Hey everyone, welcome back to the Den Fireworks. Today's video, we are doing the Arthur Rozzi Special canister shells by Hammer Anvil Fireworks. This is a 24 shell kit, 6-inch shells, and they all have tails. So I've been really wanting to see more Hammer and Anvil. I really like tails and canister shells. I had to pick up some of their cans to try, right? Now, these are 24 shells, but if we look at their pyro blueprint, we have the anatomy of a shell. So we got the ignition fuse, starburst, we got the tail, we got the lift. It's 24 shells, they're reloadable, but we have 12 effects. So number one, we have 2 of gold palm to blue with gold palm with red glitter. Number 2, brocade tail to brocade palm with green glitter with purple. Brocade tail to glittering brocade with red glitter. Down the line, hopefully you guys can read these. But we've got crackle tails, palm tails, brocade tails, and a full nice setup. Now, Hammer and Anvil and Rozzi are known for quality and exact effects as well. So, what I am going to do for this demo is I am going to launch 2 shells up that match at the exact same time so we can see how close they are in symmetry and break and timing, how well the tails look compared to each one. And to do that, I am taking my 12-shot Pyro Boom racks out of retirement. These racks I stopped using and converted over to barrage candle batteries because I don't like the double stack. It's a personal preference. I mean, I know tons of people use these and they're fine. Pyro Boom still sells them. They wouldn't sell them if they're falling apart and causing accidents. Personal preference, I don't like having the double stack because if there's a serious Kato and this rail breaks, which because it's designed right is less likely, you know, we could have some of these extra ones shift out. And, you know, with the tubes touching, there's no air expansion with this being unspaced and double stacked. However, I am going to direct match every single shell. So if there is a Kato or an incident, I just don't press the next button. We check the rack, we make sure everything's safe, and we continue the show. If I was fusing it, I still wouldn't use this. Now that's going to be 24 Qs on a firing system, and I'm going to have these spread out 50 feet apart. So that can kind of be a pain in the butt and eat up a lot of Qs. So each rack is going to have one of these Pyro Creations sequencers on it. I've got 2 of them right here, and I have them both set up in step fire mode, which is a cool feature that these Pyro Creation ones have. So I'm going to assign the same exact Q to each unit, and I'm going to have them set up as a multi-Q in my Mongoose system, so it's going to fire both of these Qs at the same time. The way step fire works, the first time that Q hits, it's going to fire number 1, and then both these units are going to do that. Second time I hit, it's going to do Q2 and then it's going to just keep going all the way down. So in my script, I hit the same Q over and over and over again, and these just march down the line until all 12 shells go up. This is also going to be another good test for these systems. I've only used them a couple times so far and they've been good, but doing a little bit of extra testing during a demo, always a good call, because I picked some of these up to use in future musicals, because I can get 12 Qs expanded onto my system for $80 to $90 instead of buying a whole new field unit. So let's get these shells out of the kit, and then I am going to direct match every single shell, hook them up matching Qs down the line, and we're going to send these shells up and have some fun. Opening up this compact kit, you can see they've actually got stuff spaced out really well to save a lot of room in here. The mortars aren't even slid into the base on these other packs, just to save a little extra more room. So we've got 2 loose mortars. They've got the Rozzi Special on them, standard fiberglass mortar, and even though this is a suitcase pack, these are still full-length mortars. So it's still a 12-inch mortar. You don't have to worry about the height, and they've still got a large base on them. Getting a closer look at these shells, we can see they are Hammer and Anvil. We've got the Rozzi picture on it. So if we break this suitcase down into totes, we'll still know what these are. And we have it clearly written. This is gold palm tail to brocade green with purple. Sounds like a really pretty shell. But we don't have a number on them, even though they're numbered on the Pyro blueprint. We do have the stupid plastic cap on it. Oh, but that one came right off at least. And if we take the cap off, you can see all the extra dead space in this shell. That's just going to leave a ring of cardboard kicking around. Everybody does it with these bigger shells. If it's not a ring, it doesn't need the extra room. So I am going to pull these shells in order and what's on the Pyro blueprint. I am going to direct match them, hook them up to the sequencer when we're out in the field, and from 50 feet away we will be sending up the shells in order here. Matching shells 50 feet away. They're going to be matched, so they're going to lift at the exact same time, and let's see how symmetrical these brakes are and how close they are to each other. Thanks everyone. Arthur Rozzi. Go put it out? Another Rozzi. it back was in our double fire. Arthur Rozzi. Another Rozzi.